We're on a fairly busy intersection here in central Kentucky, standing in front of two great institutions of learning, Asbury University and Asbury Seminary. The question is, what is Asbury? Or more pointedly, who is Asbury? Bishop Francis Asbury was personally commissioned by John Wesley to be the missionary to America in 1771. At the time of his ministry, 4,000 itinerant preachers had been ordained and sent in through the pioneer Kentucky wilderness and beyond. 270,000 miles himself on horseback as a circuit riding preacher. He lived on $64 a year. It's about 17 cents a day. He read constantly. He preached in the field constantly. He slept where he could, sometimes out in the wet and the cold. And when he died, 200,000 claimed to be Methodists. That is a house of ministry that was built to last. Here in the Asbury Seminary Doctor of Ministry program, we believe that your ministry philosophy is something like a house of ministry. The foundation of that house would be your answers to all the why questions. Why am I doing this? Who called me? What are my distinctive characteristics as a cultural being, as a male or female, as a Methodist or a Presbyterian or a Lutheran? These are the kinds of questions that we've got to wrestle with to make sense of what God is going to do through our lives and to be more intentional about it. So we take our leaders through a ministry philosophy clarification process. We also carry them through a process we call the autobiographical sketch, where you make sense of your story. And these two processes together become a way for you to get in touch with your answers to the why questions, the theological resources that help you build a strong house of ministry, to build the walls, to build a roof. Now, life changes and ministry changes and context changes. So you can change the paint colors, you can change the furniture, but the thing that will cause your house to stand and last will be your answers, the theological resources you access in your ministry philosophy. John Wesley had an eye for detecting leadership, and he saw something in the practices and in the attitude and demeanor of Bishop Francis Asbury as to anoint him, ordain him, commission him to take care of the real estate called America. That's a ministry built to last, and we want the same thing to be said of you.